it's a very good one that in Africa, at least we have brands of clubs that are selling just up to this amount.
It's a good thing that three South African teams are there: Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Mamelodi Sundowns.
The most sold African club jerseys, Esperance de Tunis. They've sold 300 copies of their jersey. Number 9 is Wydad AC. They've sold 350 copies of their jersey. Number 8 is Zamalek. They've sold 380 copies of their jersey. Then number 7 is Raja Casablanca. They've sold 400 jerseys. Then number 6, I didn't expect this, Sundowns. They've sold 450 of their jersey. Then number 5 is Young African of Tanzania. They've sold 600 copies of their jersey. Then number 4 is Simba. They've sold 650. Number 3 is Al Ali of Egypt. They've sold 800 copies of their jersey. Then number 2 is Orlando Pirates. They've sold 1 million jerseys. Then the first Kaizer Chiefs, they've sold 2 million copies of their jerseys. Albert, Kaizer Chiefs selling 2 million copies of their jerseys, and they sit third in their league. What do you make of that?
Yes, you've already narrated their echelon on how they have sold their jersey, but I think why Kaizer Chiefs is up there on that log is because of their fan base. Yes, because your fan base actually gives the potentiality, the power of the amount of people that buys your jersey, the fans, the loyal fans, the people that they hold the club on a very, very high esteem. Because Kaizer Chiefs for the past few seasons now, they have not won the league. Sundown have been winning the league, but you now wonder why will Sundown be on the sixth on that scale, right? Then Kaizer Chiefs have sold 2 million, 1 million far away from Orlando Pirates. But it's a good thing that three South African teams are there: Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Mamelodi Sundowns. Considering the fact that even Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates are first and second, Pirates have sold about 1 million copies of their jersey. Kaizer Chiefs 2 million copies.
The two Soweto teams.
It shows how much dedicated and loyal their fans are throughout the world. You know what I'm trying to say? Then Al Ali third, Simba and Young African from Tanzania, which is fifth, have sold 600,000. And
Simba too is from Tanzania, right?
Simba, yes. 650,000. You wonder where teams like Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, they are. That is to say, these countries are they are facing
some teams
out.
In Cote d'Ivoire.
They're in Cote d'Ivoire and they are facing out. But look at Zamalek, Wydad now. Zamalek, Wydad, Casablanca, Wydad AC, Raja Casablanca, Al Ali, 4 North African teams right here on the.
No, you are saying what about the Esperance de Tunis? It's still
Esperance of Tunis, yes. North African teams, they are there. So it's a very good one, very, very.
No West Africa.
No West Africa. No, well, but it's a nice one that South Africa have made us to understand that they are ready for anything that has to do with economic development in all ramifications, both in sports,
Africa, and anything in Africa.
3 of their teams right there from one country. 3 of their team, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Sundowns. It's a very, very love one. I commend their effort for, taking over the football space in Africa. They are really trying a lot.
Chima, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, 1 and 2.
When we talk about these teams, these jerseys, it's not the fake ones. We're talking about club side that have sold jerseys officially from their store.
From their website.
From their store. So that is what is being recorded.
From their store.
Yes. Not the duplicated one. Not the one you go to your backyard or to your tailor to go and sew. You understand? So this is the official one. So, but then, as of 17 January 2026, this Kaizer Chiefs jerseys, reach about 2 million units sold milestone. Approximately they sell one at least for 1,299 rands.
That's huge.
And the jersey roughly generated about 2.6 billion rands for them. That is the most sold jersey so far in Africa. So, and then they have a very good culture, fan base, and their fans so much believe in it, especially after they won the Nedbank Cup against Orlando Pirates. The sales of their jerseys skyrocketed so well that
That's Kaiser Chiefs.
yes, Kaiser Chiefs, that the whole fans have to buy and patronize. Sometimes you can have a very good fans, but buying jerseys, or maybe the design of the jersey sometimes can play a very big role. The company, the sponsors of the jersey, all of those things. Also, some jerseys are naturally beautiful, fine, that if you buy them, you can easily wear them with your jean and all of those things. So these are part of the branding of club side. These are part of the areas where club side make extremely more money. Are you getting my point now? So that is why you can see Kaiser Chiefs, despite not performing well in the past few years now, but their fans are still so loyal to them. Now, Chiefs made sales record, especially with their partnership with Kappa, because the Kappa is the one kitting them. The money does not belong to only them. They share it with Kappa as well, but they have made a whole lot of money, making over 2.6 billion rands in revenue by early 2026, selling over 2 million jerseys in January 17, 2026. So they make this record in Africa, especially after winning the Pirates, after beating Pirates in Nedbank Cup final. Now, this is not just for 20, because this record now is for 2025 season. 2025, end of last year. So now, this season again have started. By end of this year again, we have accumulated calculation sales, again of jersey sales. Now, in 2025 as well too, they now recorded 2024 sales as well, which in July 2025, they reported selling of jerseys making about 1.3 billion in revenue. Again, 2 jerseys. This year now, they made 2.6 billion already so far, as that when this
they can use want to pay their players.
Are you getting the point now? So that is why these teams are doing so well. Are you getting it now? So in 2026 now, they are now making about 2.6 billion. So they share it with Kappa after deducting production fee, distribution and marketing costs. So some estimated the club might have a direct share of up to 20%. So which means they are making huge amount of money. So if you can have at least 20% of this money from sales of jerseys alone, that is huge money. That is huge business. And then you now have other aspects again that you are making money for. So it's a very, very huge one to say that. So then coming to Africa, other countries like that, Al Ahly, of course, have been looking for
Orlando Pirates too.
Orlando Pirates too, yes, they are doing so well. In fact, they are jersey too, very, very beautiful, very, very fine jersey. They have also made sales of over 1 million, but Kaiser Chiefs is the highest. Sundowns, there too, number 6 in Africa.
Just 450.
It's not just, when you talk about that 450,000, it is officially. You understand? There are other stores too that makes those sales that are not recorded. But the one they record is the one that are selling officially from the official store. Are you getting my people? 450,000. Sometimes people might not have a need to buy your jersey. Sometimes might not be compulsory, but people who are eager or who are hungry to buy these jerseys, Kaiser Chiefs fans, they are so dedicated to their club.
They are loyalty,
all of those things like that. So sometimes I want to compare them to Arsenal fan, but some of their fans say no, you know.
No, you can't compare the Arsenal fans.
So maybe we can say maybe because of they are not doing well. But imagine if they can make this amount of money, what if Kaiser Chiefs start doing well? If Kaiser Chiefs start topping the league, that means they are going to sell times 2.
They will be richer than they'll
be making too much money. So it's a very good one that in Africa, at least we have brands of clubs that are selling just up to this amount. I believe that with time to come, they will be making more. They will be selling more and more as people are getting to relate or to get familiarized with African jerseys. But I've searched every research we have been making here. We have been trying to see whether there's any one Nigerian club side or West African club side with top. But up till now, I've not seen selling of jersey too now. No Nigerian club, no West African club. Only South Africa and the Tanzania team are always coming to our rescue in most of these case. So most of these things are being dominated by North Africa. Every good thing about the football, North Africans are they are
even
always
South
on
Africa.
top. Now I'm just saying that North Africa, most of them, they are always on top. So it's only South Africa and Tanzania that come to our rescue. They always come to make it look like, this is Africa, not just about the North African team. So it's a very good one. It's a very good one for them.
Albert, Simba of Tanzania selling 650,000 jerseys.
Plus,
I'm not even, because as we are talking, they're selling, the jerseys is still ongoing, they are still selling. No Nigerian club. Which Nigerian club do you think will sell jerseys?
But you say there is no league in Nigeria now.
I said
there's no league. The one that said there is no league in Nigeria.
There's no league, but the ones they have,
Is it the Rivers United jersey you want to go and sell?
Very
Or
ugly
Remo
jersey.
J Stars jersey? Or Wiki Tories? Or Kano Pillars?
The only jersey that I know that
Or
looks
Calicut.
fine, that looks beautiful, used to be Aqua United jersey.
Those jersey looks like Intersport jersey. You know, back then in secondary school, Intersport, when you play
Forget,
Intersport,
jerseys are beautiful. It's just that
Those
if you
jerseys-
market those jerseys to the fans.
See, first and foremost, when we look jersey, you spoke about Kappa now. What is the brand of the jersey?
Jota.
What is the brand of the jersey? What is the brand here? Is it Nike, Kappa,
That's what I'm saying.
Adidas? Which is the brand? Secondly, what is the texture? What is the quality of the jersey? Don't you see the jersey in the body of those guys? Sometimes when they sweat, it look as if they're just putting on one kind of a silky kind of cloth they use in doing chores at home. You understand? So where truth is, let's speak it out. Are you getting it? The texture of the jersey and the company that does the jersey are not doing quality jersey for them.
Are you
Which
saying
is the brand?
Canopy jersey is not
I remember years ago, their yellow jersey, many years ago, solid jersey. I remember years ago, even the Yimba jersey used to be a very solid jersey. Those jerseys used to have brand.
Remember jersey is Joma. Joma
Like they used to have a brand, but now no brand because people are not out to sponsor anymore. No brand. Who do you want to? Okay. Some of all those deals, you know how much they worth. When Felix Anyasiagu was the sporting director,
yeah.
you know what happened. You know how much went. You understand? In the welfare and everything that has to do with Eyimba. Now, nothing again. Most of the clubs now are owned by privately owned individuals or institutions that do not have much financial capacity to cover out, especially for jersey. You are not winning match. Look at even the prize money for winners. It's so discouraging.
And there's no place you can see where you can see where they sell Nigerian jersey. We look all around everywhere.
Where will you see Nigerian jersey?
If you go to the stadium or to the club office now,
you will see it at Banjo unit. Where will you see it? Is there a speculated shop where you can see? You're talking about they sold it officially, the Kaiser Chief. All these people in their official store. Which is where do you have an official store here? For a particular club here in Nigeria. So it's a nice one that see these countries that these 10 teams right on from their various countries that are doing well. Let's give kudos to them. You understand? The North African team are actually trying so much, and God bless South Africa the way they have actually tried to build not only football, their sport in general. Because 3 of the teams here are in the log. So it is so kind of important to know that Kaizer Chiefs are not even doing well, but they have sold 2 million copies.
Ahead of any
the
other
Nigerian
club.
team that is topping the league has not even sold 4. Do you understand? Because there's
Who
no
is buying
jersey.
it?
Who is going to buy it?
There's no jersey.
You understand? So that's just it. So it's just a nice one.
That case achieved jersey is about 1,299 approximately.
If you convert it to Nigeria,
if you convert it now, it's about 90,000 plus in naira. So who will use
90,000 plus in naira? How much the average income of an average man?
70,000
naira. So now save salary for 2 months to go and buy a Nigerian jersey.
So
to buy Kaizer Chiefs.
jersey.
So economy.
Even our producer will not accept that.
If you put a Nigerian jersey for 6.5, people will not buy.
Economy too is playing a very big role. It's playing a very big because South Africa now at least people are more comfortable. 1,200 rands is not that much
for them
to afford. But in Nigeria here now, average salary is 70,000 naira. And
Minimum
then now
wage.
imagine if Kappa or if Joma or Adidas is kitting you, if they produce jersey, they will not sell it for 5,000. They don't sell it for 10,000. Maybe the money we get up to 100,000, 100 and something.
There is nobody many people in Nigeria cannot buy jersey for 20,000
for Nigerian jersey.
For Nigerian,
I said 6.5.
No, what I know that Nigerian man will do is that with the Nigerian brain in their family, in their street, one person will buy one,
and they go and do photocopy.
They will use that one and go to tailor.
Look for material.
They will not go and show tailor. Say, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. How much you will take? So be like this, and you will not be surprised that after 1 more you see this exact jersey even finer than the one that did that. You see, you will find out that the one that did that.
You see some Okada men wearing it.
In fact, you will not be surprised. Even the club will be surprised that where is this jersey? You just be hearing that more than 1,000 people are wearing this jersey.
The club that is even surprising me.
Where are they buying this jersey from?
The 2 clubs that are surprising me is Simba and Young Africans.
No, you should also see this young African that you are seeing and this Simba, they are traditional clubs in Tanzania.
I know,
These
I
guys
know.
have built
No,
their league.
yeah,
to the extent that-
No, nobody's arguing the fact.
Nobody's
He's
arguing
putting that.
because of
I
the
understand from
country
the area of the
Tanzania.
No, it's because see, when you build your league, when you build a structure, when people love what you are doing, just like in South Africa, where people can abandon UEFA Champions League to watch their local league matches, where people prefer to go to the stadium, pay money to watch matches than to go to TV sef and watch European matches. They will do anything. So in all these other African countries here, they prioritize their league. They have worked on their league so well that many of them support. Yeah, now in Nigeria, now how many how many teams do you support? If Eyiba is playing Kano Pillars now, then Arsenal and Chelsea is playing. Now you see, View Center will be crowded, but the stadiums where they are playing those matches live in Nigeria, even if you say ticket is 100 naira, which is about 1 rand, people might not pay to come and watch. So is it people that cannot pay to come and watch your players play? Are they the one that will use their own hard-earned money to go and buy your jersey? If they go and buy jersey, which jersey are they buying?
We have
okay.
We have five North African countries here: Al Ahly, Raja Casablanca, Zamalek, Wydad, and Esperance de Tunis. 5. Then we have 3 South African teams here: Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Sundowns. Then we have 2 Tanzanian teams: Simba and Young African. No Nigeria, no Cameroon, no Ghana, no Cote d'Ivoire, no Gambia, no Senegal, Man, it is totally disappointing.
You don't need to cry for them. Let politics.
And if you see these countries that they don't have their names are not mentioned here, are the countries that their politicians are criminals. I'm telling you the truth. They just do for politics, for power, without developing anything in their country. Just ordinary football, they cannot develop. Ordinary jerseys, they cannot produce. You wanted to say something about it?
No, I just want to say kudos to the 5 North African teams. They are really pulling an effect in African football, development, infrastructure, everything about football, everything about their source of livelihood. They are trying their best. Much thumbs up, 10 upon 10 to South Africa, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Sundowns on the log. So wonderful. In a single country, 3 teams from that country. And don't forget, there are 16 on their table. Nigeria is 20 on the table.
I don't know how many leagues
Simba and Young Africans from Tanzania. 2 teams from Tanzania.
Small Tanzania.
So it's a nice one. Whatever thing that is worth doing well. We are watching. We are praying for you guys. Keep doing the good works and keep putting your country and your club in the world map.
Do you have anything?
The most annoying part is that in Nigeria, we are more than 1 billion population. You understand? Let me just, we are about 200 and something million population. South Africa, I can't remember, but I know that Nigeria is like ×3 of South African population. But these people, in every of these good things, yes, some people might say because South Africa is not much, all of them, but if they are not much, but they still have sense. If they are not much, at least they are prioritizing what they love. If 50% of Nigerians prioritize what we are doing in Nigeria, if the government, if the administrators in Nigeria are prioritizing our league very well, marketing our league very well, I still believe that there are so many fraction of Nigerian population that will buy into that idea, that will key into that idea. So I want to really thank South Africa because North Africans have been dominating football. So that is why they can sometimes spit on our faces. I was doing live one day on my show. One person was telling me that, do I know that the person came on my live and he was telling me something. He said, do I know that Moroccan FA, after the AFCON final, that the Moroccan FA was telling our FA that, do you know what I've done for you? Why didn't you support me? Do you know that? I said, I don't know, but if the person saw that, maybe it was in Morocco, I don't know. But the person was telling me that thing on my live. I was thinking, if this is actually true.
Done to Nigerian FA?
Yeah, that, you know what I've done for you?
Maybe they have gone there to borrow money.
Are you getting my point? So, which I know that those North Africans can behave like that. So, I don't know. I've not verified that kind of, but those are behind the scene scenario that only those who are closer or who are around the scenarios can really understand or see those things. But then, I can believe it because why can I believe? Because the way this North African, their ego is too high. Why? Because most of these things, they are on top in Africa. It's as if they are ruling Africa. It's as if they are the one, if it comes to the everything, best league, richest league, paying highest salary, doing so many things. And what this North African does is that they just come whenever they are seeing a good player playing in your league, they come and pick
pick
up the
that
best
player.
player. They pay him good money, $100,000, $50,000, because they know he will come. He will run away, and by the time he comes, they have weakened your league already. They will bring the person to your own, their own league, to come and promote their own league more and more, to tighten up their own league. When they're not playing in CAF Champions League, they will be doing well because they have already collected all the best in African teams,
Extracted all the best from African different leagues.
with good money. You understand? So that is why. But now South Africa now is pulling weight, is coming out to also compete with
Not
them.
only
So,
South Africa, but Tanzania.
yes, at least this is what Tanzania is even come. I'm talking about
No,
now.
even in their CAF Champions League.
Yes, but I'm just saying.
Even CAF Confederation
Yeah,
Cup,
yeah, but I'm talking
Tanzania
about
clubs played.
what I'm talking about South Africa is that now consistently now, at least South African teams now have been coming up now in terms of branding, in terms of
challenging the
league.
North African
You know, if you
clubs.
come to best league, at least if you count Egypt, you will count South Africa. If you count South Africa, you count Egypt before you see Morocco, and at least South Africa is going in between them in one way or the other. So now that ego will be reducing. So thank you, South Africa, for not allowing this this North Africa to be split or not. Because if not, look at the things that happen in AFCON final. These are the things that always trigger some of these things when they are dominating in everything good about African football. When it feels like they are the one, you know, making Africa to putting Africa on the map for good reasons. You know, they feel like you need to do things in their favor. They will feel like anything that is happening. If you go and play away match, CAF Champions League in all this North African country, you see the way they put lasers on your faces. See the way they behave. Their fans, they want to intimidate referees. They want to do a whole lot of things to make sure that they win. So that's a very good one from South Africa.
If you want to continue talking from now to tomorrow, will not end, because considering that a country where the minimum wage is 70,000 naira cannot buy jerseys, their fans cannot buy jerseys, individuals in Nigeria cannot buy jerseys. How about anything to chip in before we call it a wrap? Jim, are you?
No, we are done.
I will say thank you, South Africa, for breaking the dominance of the North African countries. Thank you, Simba and Young African of Tanzania, for making we, the Black African, proud. And thank you for the rest of North African countries. Thank you for making African proud. Good night and God bless you all.